Thank you. What's up, guys? What is up? What is up? Cái này không có đóng được á. Làm cái kiểu gì ấy? Cái này không có đóng được đâu á. What is up, guys? So, if you guys are bored, I have some, topics you guys want to talk about. These are barely sentences, right? These are pretty much prompts. They're go to, like, I don't know what is it. You could call them titles in a way. Okay, right. So they're not really sentences. So you talking about what spelling? Oh yeah, meant. Yeah, I can fix that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the help. And hell, to be honest, I should have left it because it would probably help with the live algorithm. Hell, actually, I'll leave it because I would love people to comment. All right, commenting helps the algorithm. So use inherently. Okay, thank you, Todd. What is up, Nimbu? Thank you. I'll remember for next time. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it because you know, it might promote people to comment. Get a good streaming equipment, bro. I'm streaming from my phone, right? I'm not I'm at work, but ain't doing much, so I'm streaming from the phone. If you I don't know, if you're talking about my usual streaming stuff, I mean, I have a webcam, a mic, right? And again, I'm not like it's like I'm not making money from streaming. I'm not making money from this. It's just something as a hobby. But thank you for commenting. All right, thank you for just stopping by and checking it out. Really? Okay, okay. Abortion is deleting a baby. It's 100% that. Abortion is deleting a baby. I mean, plain and simple, you are killing a baby. Just say the title and popped into drop. Just so hell. Thank you, Noah. Just thank you for stopping by. It is 100%. You are killing a baby. Okay, abortion is that plain and simple. I mean, abortion. I don't know what you think abortion is. Okay, look, I've said this before. Where be honest about it. It's not. It's like saying that, oh, it's a clump of cells, or what? It's not consciousness. All that crap. I think is ridiculous. You are just killing a baby. I mean, just be honest. Be upfront about it. At least I respect you more for being upfront. That yeah, you are irresponsible woman, and you're just you're trying to take away your accountability. DC, thank you. Yes, 100% with you on all eight. Thank you, thank you. I mean, like, this is the thing, right? I've said this, right? So, number one, body count does matter, 100%. Um, it does. You can't. I think you. I think you can't argue these, right? So, my opinion is like there are scenarios where the baby should not be born. Here's my thing where I think the only, in my honest opinion, right? In my honest opinion, the only scenario that a baby shouldn't be born is that it will 100% cause the death of the mother. It will cause the death of the mother, or I don't know, being born will just kill the baby anyway. I can't, I mean, like hell. I think some Nordic countries they kill babies because they're probably born with disability. I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess it is what it is. But I mean, I don't think it's good anyway. But you know, it's crazy scenarios. I mean, here's the thing: where why is it that we need to punish the baby, but we barely punish the man, right? I don't think the baby should be punished for it. The baby is the innocent. It's the innocent one, and plus, even in those cases, aborting does not even help the woman, right? It doesn't make the woman feel better. Number five is a lie. Okay, DA, I would love to talk about it. How's their white privilege? Please tell me how's their white privilege? White privilege is not real, particularly today. Now, I think white privilege was rarely ever real. Okay, no, number five is a lie. I'm white. It's poor. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It is about poor. It is about poor or rich. It's not about what your skin color. Your skin color is not the privilege, right? It's your wealth. Okay, it's your wealth. Do you believe in God? I don't, right? I respect Christians, right? I think that I believe that, white Christians made this country the amazingness that it is, right? I believe white Christians, made this country amazing. That proves six to be incorrect as well. Six, men aren't evilly violent. Yeah, I don't believe men are evilly violent. Right? I don't believe men are evilly violent in general. Right? Of course, there's plenty of evil evil men in history. Right? Plenty of evil men in history. But I believe in general, I believe most men are good, or just I think most men are either good or neutral. Right? They're neither good or evil. Okay, they're neither bad or good. Then how is anything you say real if you don't believe in God? What is your basis? What are you fighting for? I'm fighting for humanity. My basis is humanity, right? I believe in the human experience. Street, If you think this channel sucks, it's up to you, right? We all have the right to our opinions. I don't believe in God. I believe in the human, right? I believe in the human experience. Now, I I respect people who do. What a wild list of statements. Vaccinator. I'm willing to have a conversation back and forth on any of these statements. Again, I ground my belief on human beings. Right? Sorry, we are not street enough. We're not street enough. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I ground it on human behavior, human mentality. Ah, okay. I see. I see. I see. Thank you guys for coming by. Thank you guys for just stopping by. Boo. Thank you for stopping by. Right. I respect the haters and the trolls. Right. I respect haters and trolls. Okay. I'm very respectful. I don't try to curse at you guys or anything. I don't get it. Jeffrey Judge. Okay. No, I don't. I don't hate my own skin. I love Asian people, but I love being an American. Right? I don't judge people on their skin. Where I'm America, American first. Right? America first. So I view us as Americans rather than our skin. Right? I judge people on their character. I judge people on their character, not their skin tone. James, thank you, thank you. I agree with all of this. Thank you, thank you. If there's no religion context behind your abortion stance, then what is your problem with women? It's humanity, right? We have a declining birth rate. Um, Korea is facing that right now, right? There are some studies that say in the next 50 years or so, the Koreans will go extinct, right? So I believe in humanity. I believe in humanity, okay? Uh, and I believe in the right of life. I believe in the right of life. No, I'm American first. America first, right? I'm American before I'm Asian. I 100% love America, right? I 100% love America. And like I was saying, right? Again, I believe that as humans, as species of animals, right? We are meant to procreate, right? I mean, like if we don't, we go extinct. That's what all animals uh are biologically wired to do, procreate. You can't have humanity without God. Christopher, I respect that, right? I respect that. I've said this before, where even though I'm not Christian, uh, I would rather live in a Christian country than any other country. Right? I respect the what Christians have done to this country. Okay, right? They made this. They help make this country an amazing country. So I respect Christians. I just personally, I don't. I agree, right? This is why I support Christians, right? This is why I support Christians. I definitely do. I support Christians. But it's just that I can't find solace or strength in Christianity, in religion, right? I find strength in myself. Wait, that list is just common sense. I agree, Shiny, I agree, but I've had plenty of people who disagree, right? Thank you for stopping by. DMC, hell yeah, buddy. My brothers, right? Thank you for stopping by. Please like the stream. Please like the stream. It helps me out. I mean, if you guys could, please like the stream if you guys could. I mean, if you think so, right? I mean, like there was a time where I was religious. There was a time when I was religious, but I used God as a crutch instead of relying on myself. VIP, VIP, thank you. VIP auction groups. Thank you. Please like the stream, guys. It helps me out. Please like it. It helps me out. How though? They're crazy. Exactly. They are crazy. You name it, right? Just had, someone disagree with number 4. All right. There's plenty of people who disagree. There's a difference between religious and spiritual. I mean, yeah. But here's the thing where for me, I focus on myself, right? I gain strength with myself. I respect that, right? I would never downplay it. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you, my brothers. Thank you guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you for showing the love. Oh, I trust in God, not always with those who worship Him. Shiny. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that, and I admit, right? I think it is the ones that worship Him that has honestly turned me away. So it's just I'd rather just look towards myself, like look within, right? But I respect Christians, right? Because they created America. They help shape America to what it is today. So I respect the hell out of Christians. Definitely, I respect the good Christians, right? They shaped America to be amazing as it is today. Thank you guys for stopping by, right? Guys, please like the stream. It helps me out. If you guys could, right? Um, if you guys could, it will help me out. Again, let me continue describing, right? Men are protectors, right? Men are protectors, particularly, right? You know, what's worth protecting. Okay. Now, men are protectors, right? Men are majority the police officers, men are the majority the you know, military. But let's be logical. Men protect their family and children, right? Men protect their family and children. Hell, men even protect friends. Okay. But you cannot expect a man to protect something he has no authority over. He has no connection to. Okay, but men do that, right? I do say men do. Like I said, men are majority of the police, men are the majority of the military, which protects our nation. But in general, men are protectors, but men have to be logical. So men have to protect what is theirs. They cannot die protecting, let's say, some random woman while they're leaving their wife and their children defenseless. It's being logical. America's great, but it's becoming a shithole. We need to fix it. I agree, DC. I definitely. This is the thing where I agree. I support Trump, but I definitely don't support Trump's foreign policies. I think he should focus more within America. I think he should focus more within America. America first. Americans first. We need to focus on America. We need to focus on bettering the lives of Americans before anyone else. I'm sorry. I believe in America first, right? We need to focus on Americans. The lives of Americans need to improve before we give a shit about any other country, any other group of people. I don't care about the Middle East. I don't care about Ukraine. I don't care about South America. I don't care about Africa. I care about America. America first. Um, the gender wage gap is fake. Right? It's propaganda created by feminists. It is propaganda created by feminists. Okay. It is just more propaganda crap so they can have a reason to hate on men. Because this is the thing, feminism is useless. Right? Feminism is useless. Okay? But they need a purpose. Feminists need a purpose. So they created the gender wage gap. Okay? Feminists needs a purpose. They need a reason. They need a villain. Because to be oppressed, to be a victim, you need a villain, right? You need the oppressor. So they use this as an oppressor, instead of realizing it's fake, right? It is fake. Hell, there are some women that's making more than men, right? It's not real at all. Heather, I agree with all statements, but two, men are supposed to be protectors. Not all men are. I agree, not all men are, but I think most men are, right? In general, most men are. And like I was saying, okay, men are protectors. Majority of the police officers are men. Majority of the military are men. Men protect what is theirs. Men logically, men can't protect what they have no authority over, no responsibility over. Because let's say hypothetically, a man protects another a stranger, right? A man protects a stranger and he dies from it. Now who's gonna protect his family, his wife, his children? So men are protectors in general. Men would protect others, and they men do, right? Police officers and military. But in general, men have to be logical about it, right? You have to be choosy who you protect. All Dave, what is up? Thank you guys for stopping by. Please like the stream. Please like the stream. It helps me out. Please like the stream. It helps me out. And if you like the content, If you like the content, please subscribe. Um, I'm respectful to all. I show no hate, right? No hate, right? I think you guys are all amazing, right? Show no hate to trolls or haters. I respect everyone. Just a man with an opinion, right? Heather, thank you for agreeing. I'm glad we can see eye to eye. That's awesome. I love it when we can see eye to eye, right? It's all about talking. We should be able to talk to each other, right? I think that's a civilized s- you know, civilization, right? That we could able to talk to each other. Brent, my brother, I love you, right? Thank you for always stopping by and showing support, my brother. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for the love. Thank you guys for the love. All right, please, guys, if you want to help the stream, please like. If you guys don't mind the content, please subscribe. All right. I always want to talk about issues that we're facing. We should talk more. Okay, we should definitely talk more. I talked a little bit about abortion already. Abortion is 100% deleting a baby. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to others. Right? I think feminists and the left, they say shit just to lessen the blow. Saying, "Oh, it's just a clump of cells." Right? Life doesn't begin at conception. It doesn't have a consciousness. All that crap is just to lighten the blow, right? The left just want to say all these stuff to make themselves feel better, right? I say that I respect you more if you just say the truth. I'm irresponsible and I just want to delete this baby, right? I don't want to be accountable for my bad actions, right? I had sex with a man I don't want or he doesn't want me, and I don't want to suffer the consequences of that my stupid decision. So if you say stuff like that, at least I will respect you for that, right? I respect you for your honesty. What I don't respect is that people want to say fluffy words just to make themselves feel better. It's all good. You're with your nephews. I love that. Brent, family first, my brother. Family first. If NASA found a bunch of cells on Mars, would that be considered life? Exactly. That would be considered life. I'm sorry, right? Like seriously, why do we equate everything else to have life? Yet when it comes to uh you know babies, they're not. There's no life until they're born outside the womb. That is insanity. That is the ridiculousness of it, right? That is the ridiculousness of the left. They are mentally unstable people. Okay. Number five, there's no such thing as white privilege. There is no such thing as white privilege. Now, if you look at in the U.S., there are more poor white people, than any other group on this earth or any other group in the U.S. Okay, hell, if white people have so much privileges, why are Asian families outdoing white families? Okay, per capita, Asian families they have a higher income than white families. Like just the white people are not your enemy, right? The white people aren't your oppressor. White people aren't doing better than you. Okay, so stop making white people your enemy. I hate the shit where I respect, right? I respect the black ancestors and white ancestors that made America such an amazing country. Stop painting white people as evil. And I don't even know white people in real life, right? I have black friends. I'm surrounded by black people. I live in the black community, so I have no skin in the game really, or I'm not looking for white validation, right? White people is not gonna love me just because I'm saying this shit. But I want to say that we need to stop hating on each other, right? Painting white man as evil, what is that going to do for you, right? Painting the white man as evil is going to do what for you? Nothing. So we need to get out of that mindset. There's only rich and poor, exactly, not color differentiation these days. Exactly, Heather. That is intelligence right there. Okay, that is intelligence. You need to look at it as social, right? Rich or poor, middle class or whatever. Okay, we need to stop thinking about men and women, genders and sex. I mean, genders or race. We need to stop thinking like that. If it didn't in life, why is it double? Yeah, exactly, exactly. On your head noggin. What's up? What's up, my brother? Bro, it will never change because it's not rich or poor or anything, but smart versus stupid. Oh, yo, that is interesting. I like kind of head noggin. You kind of gave me a food for thought. right? I like that. I like that. I kind of agree. I kind of agree. Rich, smart or stupid. I definitely kind of agree. I definitely agree. DCM, it's poor versus rich always been. Yeah, I agree. You could also say, you could also equate that to be, the stupid versus the smart, right? I kind of agree with that. I kind of see the logic in that. Thank you guys for being here, right? Thank you guys for just stopping by, for showing a little bit of support. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I'm proof of this fact. I live in a schoolie that is basic out in the country. I take care of my disabled husband full time and do not get paid by the state. My God, Heather, mad respect to you. Mad respect to you. That is strength right there. I respect you a lot, right? And I hate that. We should be supporting you. Okay. This is the thing why I say America first. Instead of sending money to the Middle East or Ukraine, we should be giving money to people like Heather, right? She should be, because she's taking care of another American citizen, right? Money should be going to people like that, right? People that struggling, but people that are, not crying for handouts. We should be taking care of Americans. Not saying poor is stupid, but if you don't pick up on it, you're being manipulated. I agree. No, I agree. I agree. I mean, stop being a victim. If you're poor, you gotta fight tooth and nail to get out of the mud. Right? This is why. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a Republican or anything, but I definitely agree that you gotta pick yourself out. Pick yourself out of the mud, or pick you up some of the bootstraps. I live by that. You gotta work hard. You got to work hard. The rich manipulate the poor and keep them in the hamster wheel. Exactly. You got to work smart. My brothers, on this channel, plenty, hundreds of times, I've said, you got to budget, save, invest, right? Be frugal with your money. Be frugal with your money. My family, right? Guys, please budget, save, invest, be frugal, right? Investing, doing those three, right? Doing those three or four, being frugal as well, has gave me a six-figure net worth. And I don't make much money. I don't make much money. Okay. But doing all that has given me a six-figure net worth. And I was broke. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I do what he would do for me if he could. That's what marriage is supposed to be. Heather, my God, girl, you are an amazing woman. You are amazing. I love it. I love it. Happy Jesse Smollett Appreciation Day. That's an interesting day. That's an interesting day. I grow a garden and own everything I have. I'm richer than many who think their credit is getting them far. Heather, I love you. I love your mindset. You have a good head in your shoulder. You're an amazing woman. We need more women like you in this world. Takes money to make money. I agree. It does. It does. It does. Yes, rich is not money, but peace and prosperity. Exactly. I'm telling you, rich is freedom, and whether it's complete freedom or a little bit of freedom, having wealth gives you freedom. All right. This is why I say, my brothers, my everyone who's watching, please save, budget, invest. Right. Invest your money, even if it's $1 a day. Even if it's $1 a day, invest. Heather, thank you, sir. I pray you have a good woman in your life. I have a good girlfriend. I just found a good, amazing girlfriend. So hopefully it works out. But Heather, if she's half the woman of you, I think I'll be quite happy. The struggle you go through, the heart you have, mad respect for you, lady. Mad respect. We need more amazing women like that, right? Guys, please like if you guys could. It would help me out. If you guys could subscribe as well, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. If you guys could like the stream, it will help me out. But thank you guys for the love, right? Thank you guys for the love. Just even saying hi in the chat, right? Hi, even correcting my spelling or my grammar helps me out with everything. Okay, continue. No, there's no white privilege. I said that. Men aren't evilly violent. There are plenty of evil men out there. Okay, plenty. I just think in general, men aren't evilly violent. Okay, men. Why I say evil? Because men likes violence, right? Men love. I mean, like I love the UFC. I love mixed martial arts. We like wrestling sometimes. We like action movies. So men do like violence. I'm just saying that it's not evil, right? It's not evil. Okay, men like violent sports, but it's not evil, right? It's not evil, and I think men in general aren't evil. Now, of course, there are plenty of evil men throughout history, right? There are plenty of evil men in present day, but I think there's more good men or more neutral men than there are bad men. So that's my opinion. Number seven, born in the late 80s. Okay, mid 80s for me. Mid 80s for me. We were built to amazing. I love it. Correct, correct. Seriously, God, women is of the 80s, 80s, a little bit of the 90s and before. Those are rare women. 2001. I love it. I love it. All right, number seven. Trans trans women aren't women. They're mentally unstable men. What else do they say? What else to say? 84 here. 84 here. 85. I love it. I love it. 85. I love it. Yeah. We need to stop that mental instability. Right? Men need to be men again. Men need to be men again. We're having a deficit in quality men. Right? We have a deficit in quality men. We have a surplus in mentally unstable men. So I speak out about it. I do not support the transformer community. I do not support the transformer community. Right? I think that's a spit in the face to women. Right? The transformer community is a spit in the face to women, and I don't support mentally unstable men. I don't. So the problem with today's generation is who raised them. Not saying all are bad, but I agree. I agree. This is the thing where I had another prompt, right? Is that soft parenting has ruined us. Okay. I get it. When we were young, our parents were strict, right? Our parents were strict. They were, they can, I'm pretty sure some of you guys may say, right? I got the belt. I got the belt a few times. But let me say this, right? There's a difference between abuse and discipline. There's a difference between abuse and discipline. Okay. I think, in my opinion, most parents discipline, but because of how we grew up, we resented that. So we wanted to change and do soft parenting. But sometimes we don't take a step back and think it turned us to who we are today, right? The parenting that we received, it made us who we are today. And I believe that millennials are a great generation, right? I just think that because mindset went up, but I think they want to change how their parents raised them, and I think it's a detriment. I think it has been a detriment. Most of us were raised by the government schools. I can see that. I can see that. I never got the belt or hit, but I always knew if I did something bad, my mom would kill me, and that was enough. I agree. I agree. That is you had most people back in the day. We had fear and respect for authority. Spoil the child, spare the rod. Tucker, exactly. I agree. I agree. Amen. I remember the sting, but they never felt a bruise. Exactly. I same with this. That's what I'm saying. Where we have to understand, right? There's guys. Please like the stream. It helps me out. Please like the stream. It helps me out. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. It helps me out. All right. Yes, I said this before. There's a difference between abuse and discipline. And I understand that there are a lot of parents, there are some parents that were abusive. I 100% disagree to that. But again, we need to instill fear and respect into children, right? They need to fear and respect authority 100%. I got my ass beat with a belt. I did too. I did too. I did too. So I think that we need to, you know, but we have to understand parents did it with love. They told you what you did wrong, right? They told you what you did wrong. They hopefully you didn't. It's like the abuse is that they just out of the blue start beating you. That is abuse. Or that, even if you did something wrong, they overdo it, right? They don't stop hitting you. They don't stop, belting you or smacking you. They don't stop. And they do it to such a high degree that it leaves bruises, it leaves cuts, it leaves long lasting, days on end stings or bruises or whatever, or even broken bones. Cuts or broken bones. That is abuse. That is abuse. I never been to jail, never been in trouble with the law at work. I agree. That's what I've hell, I've never either, right? I've never either. But we gotta think what we're doing to kids nowadays. We're making them spoiled. We're enabling bad behaviors, right? We're enabling bad behavior. Jasper, number one, body count does not matter to me. Here's my thing, right? Why do I say body counts matter? Because it's essentially the past. Okay. So hypothetically, let's say a woman that she has a body count of a hundred men, right? She has a body count of 100 men. That shows you that she's easy with her body. So I mean, yeah, it may not matter to you. It may not matter to you, but I just say that it's that I rather prefer a woman that respects herself than a woman that just honestly just gives it to any random pookie out there. Resilient, devil's advocate, you are handsome, intelligent, intelligent and talented. Oh, stop it, stop it. I love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Right, Jasper. Thank you for agreeing for a lot of them. Thank you. I love it that we can see common ground. Right. You want to marry a woman that had 100 guys. Now, see, that's the thing. Exactly. I'm sorry. I want a woman that respects her body, right? And made very, very accurate choices, right? Very distinct choices. That she was very strict. She has standards, and she's strict with those standards, and she's strict with her body, right? It's a value. But thank you for the love, resilient. You doing from South America, South Africa? No, no, America, America first, my brothers. I love America. I'm an American before I'm anything else. I love America. The past and the body count don't matter, but if you say that you are the problem, you're making me blush. You're making me blush. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. But guys, please like the stream. It helps me out. Please like the stream. It helps me out. Nope. What is up? Thank you. Thank you. I'm joining you from South Africa. Yo, I love that. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love it. I hope South Africa's doing well. Definitely I think South Africa is a bucket list. I would love to visit South Africa one day. I hear it's amazing, so I would love to see it. Continuing, right? Number 8. Women need to choose better men. They don't that's bad, right? If they don't, it's their own fault. I'm sorry. I believe in accountability, both men and women. I believe in accountability. Stop blaming all men for the men you choose, right? You chose the men. You chose them. So, really? Ah, that's terrible. It's terrible that South Africa is not doing well. Right? I think that's a shame. I hope you guys could turn it around. I hope you guys could turn it around. I've heard that South Africa is an amazing country, so I hope you guys could turn it around. This is why we got to talk about it. We got to fight. You know, we got to focus on our countries. This is why I said, right, America first. I believe that we need to focus on bettering our country. Thank you guys for being here. I'm getting so many people who agree. I love it. Right? I love it. I mean, if you agree, definitely subscribe, like, check out the other videos. Right? If you like my mindset now, my opinions, you definitely like my opinions on other videos. So please subscribe if you guys could. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for the love. Oh, that's disgusting. In regards to number 8, in Russia, a guy fed his girlfriend to his bandmates after her mom and friends warned her he was unstable. This is the thing. How many times we've heard it, right? How many times we've heard it where women go back to abusers, liars, and cheaters? Women do that constantly. Women do it constantly, right? Women do it constantly, and I'm sorry, you chose him. Men are not to blame. I'm sorry, men are not to blame, right, for your choices. We are adults. Take accountability for your actions. That's why I put the onus on women. I'm sorry. I put the blame on women. You chose the man. Yes, sir. America is very important. America gives voices to less fortunate people that don't have voices otherwise. Jasper, that's why I love America. That's why I love America. Right? I love America for that. You know, we have to put out our voice there. Right? We so thank you guys for being here. I love it. Thank you guys for showing the support and love. Hell, I think South America needs I mean South Africa needs a Trump as well. Right? Take charge. You need someone that focuses on the people, right? And try to focus on bettering the country. Hell, I think most country needs a Trump. We need to focus on bettering the country, right? So, but then again, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for stopping by. Please like the stream; it helps me out. Please like the stream, and I love it that a lot of you guys are agreeing. I mean, we're on the same wavelength. I love it. 1656 Strait Strait of Hormuz should stay closed to increase petrol. Here's the thing, right? I said this, right? I Whether I support Trump or not, um, and I mean, like, I would still pick Trump over Kamala, but I definitely, I don't agree with Trump 100%. Right? I don't agree with Trump 100%. I don't like Trump's foreign policies. I think Trump should focus on America, right? Focus on what's happening within our borders. Trump should stop focusing on the Middle East, stop focusing on Ukraine, stop focusing on, I don't know, Greenland. I get it. I understand why he does it, right? He's trying to strengthen America's power, right? And make every country fear America. I get it. It's nice and all, right? It's cool, right? Strengthening America's power. People won't mess with America. I get it. I understand. But still, I'd rather us focus on Americans first, right? Focus on within the borders. I think Trump's first 3 years should be 100% focusing on America. He could have spent the last year, he could spend his last year in office doing the foreign policy shit, right? Focusing on Ukraine, focusing on the Middle East if he wants to. That's what he could do the last year or two of his term. But I think his first 3 years or so, he should be focusing on within the borders, right? He should be focusing within the borders. So I definitely don't agree to his foreign policies. The women go back as soon as the black eye swells down and make excuses for the guy despite her own health. Exactly. This is why I've said this. I'm sorry. I don't really believe in victimhood. I believe in 100% accountability. I I don't believe men lie. I believe women just ignore red flags. I don't believe men lie. I believe women ignore red flags. Sir, we have a genocide going on here, sir, and we are being slaughtered by hundreds, sir. That is disgusting. Unbelievable, right? I mean, I believe it, but unbelievable that's happening. Um, God, that's disgusting, right? It's disgusting what's happening to South Africa. A genocide. We You should never. You should Your own citizens should not be harmed, right? Your own citizens should not be killed. That is disgusting if it's that happening. Um, yeah, I feel for you. I feel for South Africa. I really do. They shouldn't be suffering like that. Maybe it's time. I hope that the citizens will overthrow, will make a revolution or whatever, right, to better the country. Guys, thank you for stopping by. Please like the stream if you guys could. Please like the stream if you guys could. You know, I always try to create a respectful environment so we could talk, so we can voice our opinions, right? You know, voice opinions, our thoughts, our feelings, okay? And give voice to, what we need to. We should be building up our country, make the roads better, build shit again like Roman times. We don't build nothing but squares as home. Exactly. DMC, we are on the same page. Exactly. This is my point. I believe that we should be less reliant on China. We should focus on within our borders, right? Why aren't we doing metal work? Why do we need to import metal or materials from other countries or from China, right? We could buy, I mean, like, I don't know, buy it if we need and just do it ourselves. We should be employing American workers instead of outsourcing our labor. Okay, we should be focusing on manufacturing and building. Right, we should be focusing on creating. Right, we should be focusing on America. Right, bettering our streets, bettering our infrastructure, improving it. Right, making it more magnificent and amazing. I was in an abusive relationship one time. He was kicked out of my home after the third slap drew blood. Ah, that's Heather. I'm sorry that happened to you. But I gotta tell you, right? After the first slap, you should have left. I'm sorry. If a man slaps you, leave. He doesn't deserve you. If a man slaps you, leave. No matter what a woman does, she should never ever raise our hands against a woman. They need our love and respect. Jasper, here's my thing, right? He says, no matter what a woman does, we should never raise our hands against a woman. I don't I agree and I disagree. I agree and I disagree. Uh you should never you should never put your hand on a woman out of hate, out of hate. Okay. Uh you should never put a hand on a woman out of joy, right? Don't because you want to hit someone, right? Because you find it pleasant or joyful. But I am for that you should protect yourself. Now, I think you should walk away, right? But I've seen some cases where a woman chases after a man, right? A woman chase after a man, won't let him go. He's walking away. He's trying to defend himself. He's blocking and he's walking away. She's not, she's pursuing him or she has a knife or she has something, right? Well, you got to protect yourself. If women don't think themselves as ladies, well, you're going to treat them as such. Right? But I'm only saying in the rare cases of defense, right? And you have that's the last result. Yes, men's body count does matter too. Both matters. I don't think I don't like I don't care for slutty men or women. No, it doesn't. It doesn't exist. I'm sorry. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. I'm sorry. You don't. Right? You don't. Right? I don't know how you have I don't know how you have privilege. How would you want your earring?
The overlay
Over.
with wait, with the acrylic though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's 45, right? I want the white gel.
Yeah, it definitely skips people. Guys, I have to work. I just did this so we can. I wasn't doing anything. I was bored. Bugs 100%. So guys, I love you. I'm gonna do more of this. So please subscribe if you guys could. Subscribe. Like the video. Check out my other videos. That is it for today. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I mean, you posted a bunch of wild statements. It's not that statement. It, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll definitely talk more. Right. Uh, not desperate for views. Right. I'm not desperate for views. If I was, I would stay.